Many of my international friends know I'm a huge, well, not exactly a fan. Dylan Thomas, the poet, expert, I suppose you could say. You know, well, okay then, fan views. So I thought I'd say a few things I know about him. You know, my favorite track is favorite passage in his Under Milkwood Play for Voices, he calls it. Play for Voices, that's right, isn't it? Is, oh, Rosie Probert. The only sea I saw was the seesaw sea, with you riding on it. Lie down, lie easy. Just let me shipwreck in your thighs. Yeah, that bit is Rosie Probe, a young girl, you know, and Captain Cat, sea captain, you know, overseas most of the year and comes home and, you know, married this Rosie Probe. But the thing is in those days, bigamy wasn't chased after, and it seems to me that she had about four or five or more husbands about, and you know, and and I suppose she had problems when two of them turned up in port at the same time, or maybe three. Who do we know? I don't know. Yeah, Dylan Thomas understand that side of human nature. And you know about it, Boris Johnston. Oh, God. You know, and God, Dylan and his wife Caitlin. Oh, they were always fighting with each other. Well, Caitlin mainly. Dylan Thomas was just sitting like a bag of spuds. Fucking taking it all, you know, bash, bash, bash. You've been shagging around again, haven't you, boy? I'm flicking Caitlin, you know, oh, God. She was exactly one for staying at home. Behind the bloody kitchen sink. You know, oh, God, I know. Terrible, isn't it? I know. You know, as well as sure. I got to tell stories. I've been with married ladies, right? And, you know, a few weeks ago, and then I'm in the same pub or something like that, and her husband is there. And then, you know, he slowly comes up to the side of me and said, don't worry, you. All right, you know, I know you. He said, well, you know, as long as you promise, as long as you promise you won't take her away from me. I'm no, I'm no, I'm not an athletic star in the bed or words to that effect, he said. But, you know, I don't mind her chasing for more sport, otherwise, you know, because she bloody, you know, she wears him out if she doesn't fight. And I said, don't worry, yeah, it's okay. You know, things like that go on in Wales, and as long as you don't cause too many problems, like we're talking about married women with children. As long as you just keep out of their that personal life, it's okay. Well, well, no dramas, no bloody shotguns and dawn and things like that, and big group of lads kicking you in. Some places it does happen, but as long as you have an understanding, like, and so, and what I was gonna say, what else? Oh yeah, used to work for the, BBC recruited him and some film company to do propaganda videos during the World War II, the start of it and that sort of thing. And and eventually came back to London. I don't know, I think he basically was part of the secret agents there, like, and propaganda film clips and movies, and he narrated, and he used to do them for I believe, the armed forces, the army, and you're going, you soon, or something like that, you soon be going, you soon be going to Europe, and remember, you're defending your country, and you lyrically talk about towns and places around UK, Britain, and Scotland, well, and Ireland, Northern Ireland, and but when he came home to Swansea, it must have been about 42 then, isn't it? And he saw the disaster of his town centre, and all his pubs were bombed. All the cafes he went to, when he was just fucking flat, man. He was a fucking disaster, so. And, rumour has it he was bloody crying his eyes out in the rubble, absolutely crying, And what upset him the most is in 1945, when he didn't know much about nuclear bombs, so nobody knew about what the hell were nuclear bombs and things like that, and but when he got to know, these Rutherford, Albert Einstein bloody bombs, two of them going off in Japan, it broke his heart. How can man be like that to man? That was him all over. And and he did want to make money, and so he started doing these American tours. I think he did about 4 of them. I think was it 3 or 4. God, my memory's terrible. And he was a diplomat and an artistic poet. He did have a great time, but he wasn't very strong. He didn't have a strong constitution. Just well, strong constitution, not constitution, or the promenade or whatever. Go for a constitution, go for a walk basically on Sunday afternoon. But and then he enjoyed himself in America and a bit on the last tour a bit too much, obviously. Really got to himself, and he didn't die of alcohol. Well, I suppose alcohol problems work in different ways, but nothing much to his liver, And then this other thing, he was describing something I can't remember. When Wales into Grand Slam games, Five Nations games in Swansea, because they still have them in Swansea. And he was walking about there, and I don't know. I don't know if the Irish were a town or the French. Maybe it's Scottish, but I don't think not English. And the other, that's it. He used to pass houses like these small terraced houses in Swansea, and you'd hear a Frenchman sing. I think so. Well, it could have been Irish for all we know. And I used to sneak a look around the corner of the curtains in the window. I see this half naked Welsh lady from Swansea with a bloody French fella or something, or maybe Irish for all we know, or Scottish. Well, he didn't sound like he was English. Right, that's enough of this. Yeah, the untold stories of Dylan Thomas. What a character.